Missing if it's cap, I'm dipping. We ain't talking about a move, then it's flatline finished. When I spaz, I'm grinning. Put a peel off in the Sadies and I pass by spinning. It's perks with this life, but I don't have my skinach. Took a quick trip and now I'm back home winning. And I see they eyes pop like I snack on spinach. Pull up to the spot, she tryna grab my digits. I'm already 8 shots, a Henny past my limit. Here you go. Hazards with a dash full of tickets. I'ma act like I don't see them. I got bad eye vision. Y'all can't pass my scrimmage. While y'all tripping, it's Aruba. I realized I had to go.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 282 of Psychotic and Iconic. Paul's here along with my co-host, Nick Allen. We are without Philly Phil tonight. Thank you to everybody that's tuned into the live stream. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and share it. Thank you to everybody that likes, follows, and subscribes to all of our platforms.
Yeah, we got breaking news, too, by the way.
What's up, Nick Allen?
He's back. I got a notification that he was back.
Who?
Darren Waller just reached a 1-year deal with the Panthers.
For real?
I'm dead ass serious. It's
Why?
a notification I just got. He said
Why?
It says he's back. Like
he's back. Like he's somebody.
Yeah, like it's crazy, dude. The hype on him was wild, dude. Like he had a couple good years, but after that, man, like he was so like a fantasy. He was like a slam dunk.
He was a rapper.
And then he just fell, bro. Injuries caught up to him and he just got cooked, dude. It's a shame. He's actually
Did he really sign with them? They're not going with Tommy Tremble?
I mean, I'm sure it's a backup. I'm sure it's just
got to shore up the backup.
Got to shore up the backup.
Wait, it got us the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you have to do that.
We really did shore up the backup and got a fucking Super Bowl. Damn.
Oh, and then another thing too that that just came out today because it's not on the topic sheet, but we're just gonna wrap. The Eagles posted that Jalen Hurts clip and it went bananas.
6.1 million impressions. That's how bananas. You know Jalen Hurts is the face of the NFL.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I know. He is. I'm dead serious when I say that.
I don't think so.
He's the face of the NFL.
No.
6.1 million impressions. Bro, the Bills posted Josh Allen throwing an interception yesterday. The Patriots posted it last week. Yes.
I didn't even see that.
Of course you didn't, because you don't have the face of the NFL.
Who?
You have the face of the wild card.
He's the best.
You have the face of the wild card. Yo, you know what's crazy? I was thinking about this earlier. You and Josh Allen are going to have something in common this February.
What's that?
I'm not going to see either of y'all. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like December, I'm going to talk to you like crazy. January, we're going to have a little like, yo, what's up? And then February, you're going to fade.
I got to set up for this one.
You're going to fade. You're going to get a nice fade, bro.
That's wild, bro.
What's up?
I know it's crazy.
Drake May did it. Matt Stafford did it. Dak threw a pick. Although Dak's talking about the fucking Super Bowl now.
You know what's sad, bro? It's sad to hear these things coming out of your mouth, bro, because it's like Josh Allen is one of the fucking great quarterbacks in the NFL, and he's been like that. Dude, the Bills made the playoffs 7 years in a row. I know they didn't win the Super Bowl, and I get that, but bro, he's been fucking awesome.
It's 6 years, right?
7, bro.
Is it 7?
Yeah.
No, they didn't make it.
7.
When did he start? He started in 2019 or 2018.
2020.
Oh yeah, COVID. Yeah,
dude, like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, I know you might be fucking with me a little bit, but I feel like sometimes, man, like I feel like, yo, like you there's something with Josh Allen that you just doesn't excite you. And I just don't understand that as a super fan of Josh Allen, because I think he's awesome.
I don't think his praise matches his resume.
What the hell does that,
brother?
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
glad you
not
brought that
fair
up.
though. But it's not though, bro.
He just got voted. What's his face? Just said that Josh Allen will be first team all decade for 2020s. How the fuck do you do that?
It's arguable.
No, it is not arguable.
How's it not?
Lamar Jackson has a better case than him.
How's it not?
Nick, he's never made a Super Bowl in a conference with Patrick Mahomes.
He blows Lamar out of the water in stats. So he
doesn't blow him out of the water in stats.
In terms of from 2020.
I mean, if you're going to say, if you're going to go on individual stats, I mean, you'll have him on touchdowns.
100%.
Lamar has
passing.
Lamar has 2 MVPs. Lamar
Jackson is awesome. Nobody's
I know that. But my thing is I think Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen are a coin flip.
I disagree.
Yeah, but I don't. There's no validity to that.
How?
Because Lamar Jackson, for just say from 2020 to present day, Lamar Jackson has consistently had worse rosters than Josh Allen on the offensive side of the ball.
Bro, the Ravens are almost everybody's Super Bowl pick every fucking year.
And the Bills But so wait a minute. Who's had less help over the last 7 years on offense? Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson? Just say the answer.
It's arguable, bro.
No, bro. It's not.
It is because Mark Andrews is an all-pro tight end,
brother.
I'm talking like recency, no. But like in the early 2020s, yes, Mark Andrews is fucking.
It doesn't compare. Bro. Would you rather have Mark Andrews or would you rather have Stephon Diggs?
I mean, Stephon Diggs, because I think a wide receiver probably brings a little bit
more value.
I get it. I know what you're saying, but the Ravens running game as a whole was always better than the Bills
because of Lamar Jackson. They never had a stud running back. And who was the? I don't even remember who was the fucking running back in 2020, 21, and 22. Who was the running back?
It was what's his name? They had Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram. Okay.
No, but he was he
was all right. He was all right. Come on. He was all right. Mark Ingram wasn't James Cook.
Okay. But
my point is that Josh, if you're going to compare Josh Allen to somebody in the AFC, the comp for Josh Allen would be Lamar Jackson. If you want to say that Josh Allen's better than Lamar, I'm fine. I think that those two have very, very A-B careers. Like you can look at both of their stats, you can look at both of their teams, and you can make arguments for why the quarterback is, why you think Lamar is better than Allen, Allen is better than Lamar. But to compare either of those quarterbacks to Patrick Mahomes, or say that either one of them should be first team all decade over Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes has 3 Super Bowls and has been to 5. There's no basis to that. You cannot, under any circumstance, make that argument.
There is, though, because, again, it goes back to the recency bias. If you look at the last couple of years, Patrick Mahomes has been okay. Like, he hasn't been the best quarterback in the NFL. 2
years ago,
bro.
He was in a Super Bowl.
And I understand that. We equate going to the Super Bowl automatically means you're the best.
No.
And yeah. I'm not with that. Right?
He went to 5 Super Bowls in a
Patrick
7-year
Mahomes is fucking all-time great. Like,
yes.
He's awesome. Yeah, nobody's disputing that. But right now, I'm talking right now, at this very stage, right now, on this year, going into this year, Josh Allen is a better quarterback. And he was last year, and he was a year before. And it's true.
But my thing is I will say this, like we always make the joke about Hurts. I think Josh Allen winning a Super Bowl would be one of the worst possible things for NFL.
No fucking way. It would be the best thing.
I think it would be horrible.
Bro, if Josh Allen won a Super Bowl, it would cement his legacy forever.
But it would.
Because we know how great he is. Bro,
that's fine.
We don't want Josh Allen to go out like Phillip Rivers, bro. We don't want that.
I understand that.
We don't want that.
I know what you're saying, but here's my problem with that.
I don't want that. You don't want that.
If he wins a Super Bowl, like his PR is already out of control. Like, again, when a quarterback has a bad game in a playoff, like we will say like, oh, Jalen Hurts had a down year. Fine. I agree with that, even though statistically he had his best year, which is why I always say that stats lie and never tell the whole story. But Jalen Hurts got criticism for losing against the 49ers. Josh Allen had a 4 turnover game in a game that was very winnable, in a game that he is the sole and the only reason that they lost was because of Josh Allen. Just like they were only in that position because of Josh Allen, the only reason they lost that game was because of Josh Allen.
Yeah, that's true.
A 4 turnover game. And the subsequent season, he turns into the best quarterback in football and first team all decade. How, like, where is that? Like, I talked about this. We talked more about Josh Allen losing the game and 4 turnovers than we did about Bo Nix winning the game on a broken ankle.
Bro, despite that game of Denver, Josh Allen in his playoff record or career has been one of the most best quarterbacks of all time in the postseason. Statistically, yes.
And wild cards.
Including Denver.
And wild cards.
I get it. Okay, including wild cards.
But all of his stuff is from the wild card. With the exception of the 13-second game. Nick, those games, as you win and as you go up, here's my thing. Where do you think quarterbacks' names are made?
So here's the thing.
Hold on. Let me finish. I'm serious. Where do quarterbacks make their name?
In the playoffs.
Okay. Do you think there is a difference between winning in the wild card? Do you think the stakes get raised? Wild card, divisional, conference, Super Bowl.
Yes, and Mike, he's answered the bell every single time. This outside of Denver, okay, they lost that game because of Josh Allen. I agree with you. They were also in that game because of him too. So those things happen when you have a quarterback that just he's good like that, and he does make. He'll have
they do it, but
he makes mistakes.
But my thing is
that game was an anomaly for him, bro. It just. Over the last,
not really.
Over the last 2 seasons, dude, his turnovers have shrunken down to the point where you couldn't believe it. It was 2 different fucking players.
But I can explain
that game is an anomaly, bro.
But
and I understand, and I get it. It sucks, dude. But that's why winning the Super Bowl is so fucking hard, bro. If you have one bad game out of the entire fucking season, there is a big chance you're going home.
But that's what it's about.
And
the other part of that is though, he
didn't play against bums, bro. He played against the best defense in the NFL that year. Arguable the Texans. I understand. And he was on the road, and they lost by 3, dude. And did he lose that game? Yes, because of what he did before the half. That was a free 3 points. And what did they lose by? 3 points. And that sucks, dude. And did they miss a field goal at the end of the game? Yes, they did.
But Nick, you also have to acknowledge that
I never brought that up and said, "Oh, well, the kicker missed a field goal." No, I didn't bring it up. But when Lamar loses, his kicker missed a field goal. Like he didn't throw 2 picks. Like he didn't have a fucking fumble. I'm just saying. No,
I know that, but you're not talking about me because I blame him.
I'm just saying no. But Josh Allen's kicker misses a field goal, and nobody even talked about it
because he had 4 turnovers.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I understand that, but that kind of comes with the territory. But my thing is I will also push back on the reason that the turnovers drop so much is because of his running game, because he's not throwing the ball as much.
I mean,
it's less risk. I mean, that is the argument that we make for other quarterbacks. Like when you're not throwing, like they did it, except Justin Herbert. He's the only person that they don't talk about that with. But he has an awesome running game now, so the risk goes up. But Josh Allen has a tendency to press. That's why they call about going Superman. Okay, bro, that style is going to get you places. It won you your MVP when you had that 6 or 7 touchdown game against the Lions, which was one of the best quarterback games I've ever seen in my life.
And the dive in the touchdown in the end zone against, I think it was the Chiefs.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying in totality, that game against the Lions, bro, was fucking insane. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know exactly what play you're talking about. It was crazy. But that's what I'm saying on that. I don't think that his praise, and you know how I am. I hate quarterbacks that get praise when I feel like it's unjustified. I'm saying this now. I am a Dak Prescott fan. I think what's going on with Dak is fucking wild.
Yeah, but my thing is that I feel like quarterbacks deserve to have praise. Yes, they're gonna have their shortcomings. Only one team can win the Super Bowl.
No,
every year.
I know that, but it's not even in that.
I know, but Nick, all of the talent in the NFL is never gonna win. You're gonna have talented guys that never win a Super Bowl. We've seen it over time and again. I don't want to see that again.
But my thing is we will sit here. We talk about super teams. We talk about this, that, and the third. Matt Stafford, you didn't hear shit last year. Did he not have a super team? He did. This year, Dak. Does Dak have a super team? I think so. Yeah, he may not have that, but he's got 2 top 5 wide receivers, top 7 wide receivers at worst. So he missed the playoffs last year. Nobody's crushing Jared Goff. He missed the playoffs last year. Justin Herbert, 3 playoffs, all 3 playoff losses are his fault. Nothing. He's still a top 7 quarterback. That just for me, I just want to understand what it is. I think if you're going to say a quarterback is entering this year as the best quarterback, to me, it should be Stafford. Josh, you're an amazing football player, dude. I've said this before. You are one of the best football players I've ever seen. But to say that he's never even made a first team All-Pro in the AFC in his career. He doesn't have a first team All-Pro in his career. But whether it is or it isn't, bro, he doesn't have a first team All-Pro. And you're going to sit here and talk about him being first team all decade. It's I don't think his resume meets that praise, and that's what I feel like.
Well, how many quarterbacks do they have on the all decade?
Honestly, I don't know, but I just know that they were.
If it's one, it's arguable.
Yeah, it is one. It's one. It's all decade. Who's is Drew Brees 2010s all decade? No. But that would be the equivalent. If somebody made Drew Brees 2010 all decade over fucking Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, we would go crazy. And he has a Super Bowl, but he doesn't have any MVPs. And when you are talking about all decade teams, that you have to nitpick. You just have to nitpick. When you're talking about an all decade, like not for nothing, but you can't look back on the 2020s and go, wow, man, Josh Allen was the best quarterback that I've seen from 2020 to 2026. You just simply can't do that. Well, not when a guy is sitting there with 3 Super Bowls and 5 appearances.
Yeah, but when they do the all-decade team, do they include playoffs? Because I feel like it's regular season only.
I mean,
because some players don't have the opportunity to get to that.
But you should be disqualified if you don't make the playoffs.
Well, that's not true for every position, though. I'm thinking about it.
I'm saying for a quarterback.
I'm trying to figure out why. Like I'm trying to justify why it would make sense.
Because
if it was regular season, yeah, Josh Allen is the all decade. Regular season?
No,
100%.
No, dude, he's never even made a one. He's never been the 1 seed. He's never won his conference.
So what?
What do you mean? So what? But that's important. Like that is that. But
what he means to the team versus
Nick,
his stats versus the field.
Nick, he had a team with top 5. So regular season, because you pulled this on me before.
I don't know if it's regular season.
But if it's regular season, that makes it worse.
Why?
Because Josh Allen had top 5 defenses for 4 years, top 10 defenses in the entire career, or I think top 12 defense, at least a top 12 defense in his entire career. He's never had a defense lower than 12th. He's had an insane offensive line. He's had a top 5 wide receiver. He has a top 5 running back. He had a very good head coach, and he never got a 1 seed. Like he's never made a first team all pro. Like I'm just saying, like you cannot under any circumstance do that. And that is what it's delusional. And that is what makes me fucking freak out about Josh Allen.
I just don't think it's delusional though.
It's delusional.
Just because he didn't have a 1 seed doesn't make him the best quarterback.
He doesn't have Lamar's had 2 1 seeds. Patrick Mahomes has had 4. Lamar represented has had home field advantage or the 1 seed for what, 5 straight years?
But it's like saying Drew Brees doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame because he doesn't have an MVP.
No, that's different. That is different. Because the Hall of Fame.
He won. I'm just saying
the Hall of Fame is a macro. When you're talking about all decade, it's a micro because you're using this much data. Like you're only using a 10-year.
That's what I'm saying. That's what. Yeah.
So, but if the data is smaller
of 2020s,
but
2020 to 2026, Josh Allen's
resume is not better than Lamar Jackson's
in that 6-year span. Statistically, he's better than Lamar.
He doesn't have more MVPs. He never was a 1 seed. He doesn't have more All Pros.
I get the MVPs, and I understand that, but I don't think they're weighing the MVPs as heavy as you think.
Well, I think that's fucking insane. I don't understand. Then what's the point of the award?
I think it's been watered down for years.
Well, it has, and Josh Allen won. The one that he won is.
Bro, do me a favor, chat. Go home right now. Go Google Drew Brees' stats. His career stats. Just go through it, and you tell me how the fuck this guy did not win an MVP. Then go through Lamar Jackson stats on the years that he won MVP, and you can say Josh Allen too, because Drew Brees wipes them all the fuck out of there. And they've won 3 MVPs, and Drew Brees has never won an MVP. It's fucking crazy. That's why it's watered down, because motherfuckers like Drew Brees got fucked.
No, see, but
they got fucked,
Nick,
bro.
That's ahistorical, bro.
His stats were unreal.
No, I understand that, but the year he lost the MVP, when he had that great year, Aaron Rodgers went 15-1, dude. Like that is why Drew Brees got beat out of that. Drew Brees also played in a harder era. But if you're going to say that, you better say that your boy has one of the weakest MVPs of all time.
Who?
Josh Allen.
What do you mean the weakest? What does that mean, though?
Because he won an MVP throwing for 27 touchdowns when a guy had 41 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
Well, you can make the case Lamar Jackson's one of his MVPs.
It is.
I know. But that's why, and Mike, that's why I said it was watered down. I even said that in my thing. I said Lamar Jackson has 2 MVPs, and look at his stats when he won the MVP. Look at Josh Allen when he won the MVP, and then look at Drew Brees' numbers.
I'm looking at this right now.
It's fucking crazy.
I'm going to bet right now. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen are very comparable. Are a comparable thing that they both have the same completion percentage. Josh Allen has 6,000 more passing yards. Okay. Josh Allen has 45 more passing touchdowns. He also has 35 more interceptions and probably 400 more fumbles. Lamar Jackson has a higher passer rating. Lamar Jackson has more rushing touchdowns. Lamar Jackson has more rushing yards. Total yards, pass and rush. Lamar Jackson still behind by 6,000. Total passing touchdowns, same thing. So Lamar Jackson has a higher passer rating. Lamar Jackson's a better rusher. Josh Allen played Josh Allen played in 15 more games.
All right.
So but you're saying that is like Lamar comparing him to Josh is disrespectful.
I'm not saying disrespectful. But
they are similar quarterbacks. You can't compare either one of them to Patrick Mahomes for all decades.
You believe, and that's fine.
No, I have data.
I'm not mad that you think that Lamar is on the same. But I don't think Lamar is a bad quarterback. I actually really like Lamar. I think he's in the top 5 at the position. But I think Josh. I mean, look, Lamar Jackson he's had some really good seasons, bro. Like he's been impressive. He's a highlight reel. And that's what everybody falls in love with. And that's why everybody loves Josh Allen.
Because he's a highlight reel. The Flash. The Flash.
Why wouldn't you love that? I mean, as a football fan,
you hate the Flash. You always hated the Flash.
At the quarterback position, a motherfucker that can run over or jump over a linebacker and throw darts and just be a bull at the position. We don't see that shit, bro. We've never seen that.
If I were to tell you that Lamar Jackson,
Cam Newton was probably the closest, but he wasn't a passer like Allen.
If I were to tell you that Lamar Jackson's a better thrower of the football than Josh Allen, not a stronger arm, a better thrower of the football, do you think that's crazy? Or do you think they're comparable? I'm asking because I just want to see your reaction. Because I thought you would say
I think Josh Allen's a better passer. Yeah.
Way better? Or do you think
I think he's a better passer?
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Because Lamar Jackson.
I think Lamar has improved. And I've given him his flowers for that, dude.
Yeah.
I know touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. That's awesome.
I know that.
So I salute that. Like I look at that and I'm like
I said, I just think that when I saw that thing, I just laughed my ass off. And I'm just like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If you're going from the 2020s to now, like it is arguable. Patrick Mahomes won 3 Super Bowls. He has 4 1 seeds. He has 3 first-team All-Pros.
If it's arguable, like fuck the accolades. I'm talking about regular season only. Like performance from week 1 to week 17 or week 18.
Well, then you better check because Peyton Manning blows Tom Brady out of the fucking water.
I'm just saying, regular season statistics, yeah, for sure.
So should Peyton Manning be all decade from 2000 to 2010?
Playoffs would be a different story for me. I'm just trying to understand why he would say Josh Allen over Patrick Mahomes, knowing that Mahomes won 3 rings.
Because that's
my logic is thinking, okay, it's regular season.
And I should know that if I was broke. I didn't know we were going to talk about this, but I will check that. But I'm just saying, you saying that is my exact point.
Why?
Because you know that there's no rhyme or reason. I mean, if you can't win a 1 seed and you're not the best quarterback in your conference as voted as a first team All-Pro, not one time, how are you the best team? How are you the best quarterback of the decade? You haven't been the best quarterback in your conference. You don't have the accolades to back it up. You don't have the All-Pros to back it up. How? That is my whole argument. I'm not saying Josh Allen sucks. I'm not saying he's not great. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying, to me, the praise that he gets doesn't match the resume.
It says, yes, playoff performance counts too.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Regular season performance, playoff performance, All-Pro / Pro Bowl recognition, individual production and dominance, overall impact on the decade.
Yeah, and I would argue that Lamar Jackson has more than Josh Allen. But that's a different argument for a different day, and we will go back and forth till we're blue in the face.
Well, I would disagree with that.
That's fine. You're a Josh Allen guy, I'm a Lamar guy. I get that.
Well, here's why. Regular season performance, I would go with Josh Allen.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I see what you're saying with the 2 MVPs, but bro, like 6,000 passing yards is a pretty wide margin.
It is, but he also had more to throw to. He did, bro. Like that is I'm not saying that. That is not meant to be like derogatory.
I don't think the Ravens have had good wide receivers at all. I don't disagree with that, but I also don't think like Josh Allen was throwing to like Randy Moss or something like that. Like I don't think
he was throwing to a top 5 guy in his prime. That absolutely benefits you. Look what it did with Tua. Look what it did with Jalen. It helped Jalen too. Although Jalen can't throw, even though he got somebody 2 All-Pros and back-to-back 1,400-yard seasons. I don't understand that too. You know, that's a weird one for me. But
I mean, he's had him for 4 years in Buffalo.
Yeah. He had 1,600 yards a season, dude. I mean, they were dude, those 2 together were fucking incredible.
His first year was the best. His
it was
third
nuts.
Year was great. They were all great. They were all great years, dude. There wasn't a season in Buffalo that he didn't have under 100 catches.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He just got fed. When you have a guy out there like that, you know what makes sure. Like, why is everybody saying that the Eagles could struggle this year losing A.J. Brown? It's not solely because the whole world thinks Jalen sucks. It's because he is a big presence. Whether people think he's washed or he lost a step, you still have to account for him. That is the point that I'm making. I'm not throwing shade on Josh Allen, the player. I've acknowledged that I think he's like that. It
sucks for having this conversation because it really is fucking bullshit that's 13 seconds just changed the entire history.
Well, he had 4 years. He had 4 years to do it. He had 4 other years. I know,
but like, bro, he it was in the Chiefs stadium. The Chiefs were like the Super Bowl. They were like literally in the prime of them winning Super Bowls. Like they literally had the dagger. He threw the game-winning dagger, and then a 13-second blunder fucks his career up and his whole thing. And in that game, there wasn't another motherfucker on that planet in that season in the rest of the NFL that could have played like Josh Allen in that game.
Patrick Mahomes.
There ain't no motherfucker.
You can make an argument. Patrick Mahomes played better than him.
I said outside of anybody else.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, because I was just saying because Patrick Mahomes
and him were going toe to toe.
Yeah, that was one of the best games ever.
Only motherfucker in that time in Patrick Mahomes' early Super Bowl years that could have went toe to toe with him. He was the only quarterback. And that's why he gets the praise, bro, because he's fucking awesome. Because Mahomes is all-time great. We know this. The fact that you watch that and you're like, damn, bro, like he lost on 13 seconds. That guy, that's bullshit.
I've acknowledged that. I said
like that would have been a huge win on his resume.
It would.
Like that would have been bigger than Joe Burrow making the Super Bowl. No cap, because Joe Burrow makes the playoffs 3 years in a row, and he's regarded as top 5. What the fuck is that about?
Because he doesn't play.
And that's just bullshit. Like it's just stupid, dude. Like, because Josh Allen can't be the best, but yet he's there for his team every single week, and then week in and week out, he's always on the field, never fucking injured. I just think so. But he's always on the field. He's always on the field. He's always there for his team. He's always available. He's the best player for that team, and because he fits what they need to do.
Hand the ball off to James Cook?
The James Cook. Bro, who was James Cook 3 years ago? Like 2 years ago?
We're not about to sit here.
James Cook is good, but like
he won the rushing title 2 years ago.
Last year, he had his best year.
Yeah, the year before that, he won the rushing title.
The year before that, he was okay. Last year, he did.
Nick, 2 years ago, James Cook was awesome, dude. He led the league in fucking rushing touchdowns. What are you?
Oh, yeah, I had him in fantasy.
A historical.
Hold on. Yeah, the last 2 years. Okay.
Revisionist history.
Okay, so wait. So Josh Allen has a running back for 2 years, and now all of a sudden he's got the most help in the league. Bro, his receivers are ass, bro. You know that, and everybody else knows that.
I think they're kind of lit.
They're lit. Okay, what's so lit about?
Who's fucking with Shakir?
Shakir.
I don't know. I saw Gabe Davis.
We're talking about Shakir. We're talking about Gabe Davis.
You told me Gabe Davis was like that.
I thought he was. He wasn't. He wasn't. He was back in 2021. He was heat.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah. 2022. That was that long ago, bro.
That's scary because I was going to say, because I remember sitting here laughing about that.
Yeah, he scored week 1. I told you all about him.
He started screaming, and I control your emotions.
I told you.
Yeah, Josh couldn't get him the ball.
And then guess what? And then in that playoff game, Gabe Davis had 4 fucking touchdowns, bro.
That was amazing.
And they fucking lost, bro. He threw the game-winning dagger with 13 seconds left in the game in Arrowhead, and he fucking lost. That is bullshit. And that's the shit that pisses me off.
Do you think that's the best dagger of all time?
What?
That one? Can you think of any other daggers?
That is the worst dagger for anybody's career. That is
the touch
on the level of Josh Allen. Like his stardom,
I got you.
Like, bro, that is a horrible loss. That's a horrible loss, bro, because that is a career-defining moment, dude.
Agreed.
The fact that you went into Patrick Mahomes in his prime, in his crib, and you went toe-to-toe, and you put up 40 fucking points, and you fucking beat him. Like, yeah, bro, like, that's a huge win. Nobody can say shit. And that's some bullshit, man. And that's the reason why we're having this conversation. You know that, and I know that.
I don't know that.
Because
I don't know shit.
We don't talk about Joe Burrow and his shortcomings. The dude misses the fucking playoffs.
They do
3
now.
years in a
They
row.
just say
but yeah, he goes to the Super Bowl. He's Super Joe. Yeah, I know. I get it. I know. But yeah, he's got Jamar Chase. T. Higgins. He's got a whole.
You're
fucking,
on Mr. Revisionist history today because I said last year
weapons galore. Bro.
I can't believe. Bro. I told you last year Joe Burrow. We're going to start having uncomfortable conversations about Joe Burrow. I was the one who said that. As Joe Burrow was my second favorite player in football. I was the one who said that last year. Now all of a sudden you want to start bringing that up.
Well, hold on. I want to say this too. I love Joe Burrow. I love his style of play. I appreciate what he does on the football field.
I was the one saying that last year, and you told me I was crazy.
Well, for what?
When I said we're going to start having uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah. I mean, bro, you missed the playoffs 3 years in a row.
I said that. That was my shit.
17, he ain't never done that. He ain't never missed the playoffs.
Jalen ever do that? Jalen ever missed the playoffs? Is it an accomplishment that Josh Allen made the playoffs 7 straight years?
Absolutely. It is.
Is it an accomplishment Jalen made the playoffs 7 straight years?
Bro, going to the playoffs like 7 straight years, you gave a franchise a glimmer of hope 7 seasons in a row.
Oh, I didn't get a glimmer.
I know, but I'm talking about like just for like all.
I know exactly what you're saying. I agree.
All 14 teams that make the playoffs have a glimmer of hope. Everybody does.
I agree.
Right? But like teams like Jacksonville, bro, they never gonna sniff that shit 7 years in a row. Teams like the fucking Titans, they're never gonna sniff that shit 7 years in a row with Cam Ward. Like, in my opinion, I don't think so. But
I'm with you.
But that's a hard thing to do, bro.
Let's talk about another team. Let's get into our show. Let's talk about a team that's not going to even sniff the playoffs this year. The Minnesota Vikings named Kyler Murray the starting quarterback this year.
I love it.
They did 9 so dirty.
I disagree.
They did 9 so fucking dirty, bro. Kyler Murray is not that good. You're really a fucking Kyler fan. You disgust me.
I'm not a Kyler fan. I am a believer that Kyler is a better quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings entering the 2026 NFL season over JJ McCarthy.
Why did the Vikings draft JJ McCarthy at 10? If you were going to give him, how many games did he play? 8 games?
It's the same reason the Niners drafted Trey Lance. They saw that dude go in there last year and they were like, whoa. We're in trouble.
Nick,
he is very, very far away from being a franchise quarterback.
Nick, hold on. His first year, he played great in the preseason. He got hurt, missed his whole rookie season, and you know that fucks people up. And then he came back and he got like, I don't know, like I said, I think it was 8, 9, 10 games, something like that. And you're just going to bench him for Kyler Murray again. Quarterbacks getting praise and getting love that don't deserve it.
Kyler Murray is a better quarterback than JJ McCarthy.
He is right now. I'm not saying that,
but they made the right move. Here's the thing.
I think they made the right move because it's decisive. I'm just saying, I phrased my argument wrong. I don't understand why you would draft a quarterback 10th overall and give him a half of a season sample size and just move on for Kyler Murray.
You know what that tells me?
Yeah, delusional around Kyler Murray.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with.
You think it's an indictment on 9?
I think it's 100% an indictment on 9, bro.
You're probably not wrong.
What?
To be honest, I was being loud, but you're probably not wrong.
Bro, that's like the Patriots signing Kyler Murray and then benching Drake May in the second year. That's like the Patriots. When you know you got a quarterback, you ain't doing what the things that Minnesota is doing right now. You're not doing that. You're not signing a Kyler Murray. You're probably going to sign an Andy Dalton because he's going to mentor him. You're not going to sign a Kyler Murray.
Why would we sign Andy Dalton?
Kyler Murray's a hungry quarterback who's trying to get a starting position. And now you got him competing with a rookie, a third-year rookie quarterback.
What about Tanner McKee?
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I just feel like for me, it makes sense. Like, I salute the Vikings for that. Man, they feel like they fucked up.
Because Kevin O'Connell's trying to save his job.
Of course, because Sam Darnold left.
Correct.
So now he's like, fuck, I can't go in the season with 9, bro. Like, we're not good enough. He's not good enough.
If you think about Kevin O'Connell, he had Kirk Cousins balling, Sam Darnold balling.
And also, dude, you also don't want to lose your best asset.
Justin Jefferson.
You don't want to lose him, bro. Like,
he probably said, yo, I want K1.
100. We saw in the interviews in the offseason, we have never seen Justin Jefferson talk the way he talked in the offseason.
Yeah, that's
ever.
That's fair.
Ever, bro. It was like out of character for him.
Yeah, no, that's fair to say.
He's a button-up dude, and he was coming out and saying, like, yeah, like, you know, the quarterback, and we got to be better. Like,
I actually did forget about that, too. And that is a very, very valid point.
They put a lot of money in that offense, bro. You can't be fucking.
Well, their offense is ready to win.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just put out a quarterback that's unseasoned and less experienced, and you already had troubles the year before. And if you don't see a growth from year 2 to year 3 and in the offseason, oh yeah, bro, it's a wrap. Kyler Murray's going to be the quarterback, and they're going to be all right.
Yeah. What do you think about? Oh, what do you think about Puka and Josh Jacobs potentially facing disciplinary action from the NFL? Does anybody else find it fucking crazy that Jackson Dart got more bad press for introducing a president than Puka Nacua got for biting a woman in her shoulder and Josh Jacobs got for beating up his girlfriend? Anybody else find anything wrong with that? Because I don't understand it.
Nah, because the president's poll is more pulverizing.
Oh, but putting bite marks in a woman's shoulder isn't, and it's not polarizing beating up your girlfriend.
It's a serious thing. Like, I'm not degrading the situation, but like we see on the news every day, bro. A guy gets shot on the 3rd Street of Camden, or like there's people dying all the time, dude. Like, a bite is not going to be a big story as to compared to a president and a quarterback of a high and like a high market team like New York. Like, it comes to territory, bro.
They should.
That's how I see it. That's media. Like, it's.
I just when I look at it, dude, I look at it and I genuinely don't understand it. Like,
what would get more attention? A bite on a woman's shoulder. All right, you see a picture. Damn, that's stupid. Why the fuck would he do that? Or or Jackson Dart introducing Donald Trump. Like, of course.
I mean, I think that adds to my point of how fucking stupid this country is. Is that these people are so deranged and just so mentally ill and have such vitriol for a human. Yeah, because they just sit there and watch the news all day. They have such vitriol for a man that will take precedent over assault. I mean, I don't care if you were having kinky sex. I don't care if you were playing around. I don't care what you were doing, bro. His entire his entire jaw was outlined in a girl's shoulder. It was either they thought it was in good fun or they were having some very weird sex.
We don't know. But then anything like happened of that? Like, anything?
Of course not.
Yeah, but did she pursue any legal action?
She sued him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but like what came about that?
I don't know yet. They might still be going to court, but he's gonna be fine. He's gonna sign a fucking $200 million deal and be fine.
I would back the fucking Brinks truck for that motherfucker, dude.
I wouldn't.
That dude's a beast. That dude is
I would make him wait until next year. You need to show me you need to show me for a year that you know how to behave.
I got a different perspective of him. I actually watched him on Logan Paul's podcast today at work. And he was on there for about I would say about an hour, dude. And different dude that you would than you expect.
No.
Different dude. You like him, bro.
I think he's a douchebag.
I disagree. Totally disagree, bro. He doesn't curse.
What the fuck? Oh, so you don't say the word fuck, but you bite people. Well, come on, fam.
Well, he's like, it's part of his like religion or something like that, or his upbringing or something. I forget what the story was. It was something like that.
Well, somewhere in that religion, it should have said,
no.
Hey, dickhead.
Nah. apparently, bro, he's a really, really, really good dude.
He has a very funny way of showing
Like-
it. And
like-
until he shows that he can mature
But
and behave.
alcohol, Mike, and we said this before, dude. A kid at 23, 24 years old, you're living in Los Angeles, you got stars everywhere, you became a star, you're one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. You're young, bro. Like, you're going to get in some trouble, dude. Like, and luckily for him, I think it could have been a lot worse. So I think that he's going to learn from this. Because when I watch him, I think he's a smart dude, bro. And I think he's a really smart dude. And I think he's going to be buttoned up. And I think he's really focused on having a really good season because he knows how important it is.
Do you think he should wait a year to get his deal? He needs before handing him that money, should he have to prove that he is mature enough to handle this and he learned from his mistakes?
Should he or will he?
Both.
Is that the question?
Should he?
Should he? No. Go get your money. No matter what. Because if you get hurt, then you lose it.
Would you pay him? I'm saying you're the GM of the Rams.
GM, okay.
You're the GM of the Rams.
Put me in my shoes.
That comes out. Would you feel comfortable writing him a $200 million check?
Not right now. You don't have to. He's not asking for a deal right now. He's not causing controversy or anything.
Because he knows he's on thin ice with a thick bitch.
I think he's betting on himself. I think he's going to have a really much.
It's not even a matter of betting on yourself, dude. It's just act like an adult.
No, I know, but I think like betting on yourself in terms of like, hey, like these early years aren't a fluke. Like I'm really him. Like,
everybody, but I think that everybody came around on Tua. I was saying in the beginning that he was the best wide receiver in football.
He's awesome. He's fucking
but
great.
With that type of stardom and that type of success comes great responsibility.
I get it, bro, but I was 24. You were 24.
I've never bitten Allie.
You've never bitten Allie.
Or any
never
woman
bitten
for that matter. Yeah.
Ever.
I'll bite you.
I've never bitten anybody.
Would you let me bite you?
But have I done some stupid shit when I was 24? 1,000%, bro.
Who hasn't? But
that's my point.
But there's a difference between doing something stupid like pissing in the middle of the street and getting a citation for public intoxication as opposed to physically assaulting someone.
But you're also a bigger target though. Like you're a big, when you're a star like Puka Nacua, you are a target for shit to go down like that, dude. Like people are sick, bro.
Wait, you think she said bite me?
I don't think she said bite me, but I don't think
he looked like he was eating ribs, bro.
But I don't think he came out of nowhere and just bit her out of nowhere. I think they was fucking around. And he got kinky.
I can't even say it, bro, but that wasn't even like a kinky bite, dude. Like he put paws on her. You could see the outline of his canines.
Maybe he was digging her out and he was just so into it. You know what I mean? I don't know. We don't know.
AFC North review, breakdown, and prediction. Baltimore Ravens over under 11.5 for the two-time MVP. Do you think we could get a three-time MVP out of Lamar?
Potentially, yeah, we can. I mean, I think Lamar's great. I think Lamar's an awesome player. I don't even know why you say like anything other.
I'm just reminding you, there's a two-time MVP. Are we not allowed to talk about great accolades?
And I think he's awesome. Like, but yeah, he definitely can win a three-time MVP. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a heroic effort, in my opinion, though, because the division he's in is a little tough. You know, with Pittsburgh playing them twice, playing in Cincinnati twice.
Do you like Pittsburgh this year?
No,
we're going to talk about it. Never mind. Leave me alone. I'll leave you alone.
No. But I'll answer the question. Like, I think anytime the Ravens and the Steelers play, no matter who the fuck's a quarterback or who's on the rosters, you're going to get a dogfight.
Gotcha.
So like, it doesn't matter who I think is going to be good or not. I think you're going to have two hard games with the Steelers. So like, yeah, he's going to have to earn it, dude. And I think the Ravens schedule is pretty fucking tough too, isn't it? Like for the most part, I think it was a tough schedule from the last time I looked. I'm gonna take a look at it right now.
Hold on, baby, I got it.
So let's see. So week 1, they're at Indy week 1.
Dub.
They're home against the Saints.
Dub.
They're home against the Cowboys.
Wait, what? No, they're not.
Yes, they are. They're home against Dallas.
Oh shit, these are all the. They play at the Colts. That's a dub.
What we do when Ice? We run into their back. All right, week 1, they play at the Colts.
Dub.
They're home against the Saints.
Dub.
They're home against Dallas.
Dub. No, they're not. They're in Brazil.
They're in Brazil. Mike in Brazil.
Dub. Mike's apartment.
They're home.
That's the episode name.
I don't know if we can do it.
Why not?
They're home against the Titans.
4-0.
They're at Atlanta.
5-0.
At Cleveland.
Who do they play after Cleveland?
The Bengals at home.
They're 5-1. They lose to Cleveland.
That's crazy. Maybe that might be a good one. Then they play the Bengals.
We're at the Bengals.
They're at Baltimore.
6-1.
At the Bills.
At the Bills. 6-2.
Damn, two-time MVP can't beat Josh Allen. What's going on, bro?
New stadium.
Shit, crazy. New stadium. That's the episode name right
We're
there.
6-2. New stadium.
New stadium is fucking crazy.
New
bro.
stadium.
All right.
Now I'll tell you this: they will lose. The Bills will lose that game if they bring out them goofy ass fucking iron
The
uniforms.
Diet Pepsi Jones.
Bro,
Yeah,
Diet Pepsi. That's exactly what it looks
They're
like.
ugly, bro.
The only thing, like, dude, they took away Josh's aura.
Yeah, they're ugly. They're the ugliest jerseys ever.
All right, they're 6-2.
Then they're home against the Jags.
7-2.
Home against the Chargers.
1 o'clock.
8:15. It's a Monday night game.
Oh, 8-2.
They're at Carolina.
9-2.
They're at Houston.
9-3.
Bye week 13.
Oh man, that's
Then
a
they're
good bye
home
week.
against the Bucks.
10-2.
Then they're at Pittsburgh.
10-3.
Then they're home against the Browns.
11-3.
Then they're at Cincinnati on Thursday. Quick turnaround.
Okay, that's a loss. That's 11-4.
And then they finish it off with Steelers at home.
That's a win. So they're going to be 13-4. I fucked up my numbers.
Wow.
They're going to be 13. They might be the 1 seed. That's an easy schedule, bro. That's an easy schedule.
Now, here's the thing. Like, I would probably agree with you.
Holy shit, bro.
But here's the thing. I would agree with you if we're talking about maybe old Ravens teams, like maybe 2 years ago.
So my thing is for Jesse Minter, like I know he's very, very highly regarded. He is a defensive coach. But I think that Lamar is going to have a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. So I think he's going to be playing really good ball this year. Cause like, I feel like a lot of people think that he slipped a little bit last year as opposed to injury. But with that, the way that schedule is, their difficult games are pretty spaced.
Yeah.
So I feel like the Ravens at bare minimum for me are 12-5. Okay. Now I think you'll need 13 games to get that 1 seed.
Okay.
I do. But as far as the schedule, I mean, that's pretty set up for them. I mean, they should legitimately come out of the gate. There's a very, very, very good chance that entering that 13 bye week, they have 2 fucking losses. And it's not even so much like I think the Ravens are going to be just a juggernaut, but I think the Ravens are going to be when you have Lamar Jackson, you have Derrick Henry, and you got Zay now. You have a formidable team where you're going to be good enough regardless, just based off of the mere presence of Lamar. When you throw in a schedule like that where their tough games are spaced out, I'd be shocked if they have more than 3 losses at the bye week. I think that's a really beneficial schedule.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I when I went through the schedule at first glance, I was like, man, it's kind of cupcake, right? Like as we're going through it. But if I'm looking at the first 5 weeks where you think they're going to go 5-0, that's a tough stretch, bro. Like regardless,
the Colts stink.
No. It's at the Colts though. Like it's one of those weird, stupid games. It's opening day. Nobody has had preseason games. It's you know how the sloppy shit goes, dude.
I don't.
Anything can go.
I don't hate that take, but even if you say that, you have them at 12. I had them at 13-4, so you would drop them 12-5. That's probably going to be your 2nd seed.
I think the game against the Saints could be a tough one, depending on.
Nah, I'm not.
Depending on, we'll see. The going against the Cowboys is going to be a tough game, for sure, dude. I mean, yeah, I think so. Dallas is a good offense, dude. We'll see what the Ravens defense is about because they start off slow. The Ravens defense has started off slow over the last couple of years. Now, if they play like they do in the second half of the season on defense, then we're talking about a different game. I think they could beat Dallas. But right now, I think Dallas could definitely win that game. And then you look at the Titans. Okay, Titans I think is a layup. But then I look at the Week 5 game, bro, at Atlanta on Sunday night. Like that changes things for me.
You know what I'm saying?
So I feel like Atlanta could win that game.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, exactly. And then they're at Cleveland on playing against. And look, I think the schedule looks cupcake. I don't think it's going to go as you think it's going to go. I don't think it's going to be a layup like a 13.
You got to listen to me more.
Like I feel like there's going to be some games where you're like, damn, dude, the Ravens blew that game. The Ravens.
What do you think their formula is this year? Like, do you think that they're going to still run the offense as a duo with Lamar and Derrick Henry? Like, do you still think Derrick Henry? Do you think Derrick Henry can produce another year as a top 5? I actually saw this stat that he was like 5,300 yards, I believe, away from breaking Emmitt Smith's record. So he would need like 4 more elite seasons.
He would need at least.
He would need 4 more years of 1,200.
Is that true?
And then 1 year of like 6.
Is that really true?
He's like 5,300 yards away. It's fucking nuts, dude. I said Derrick Henry is like low key, and he got off. He started out his career slow because Derrick Henry was some mids when he started.
So, and this Emmitt Smith is the NFL all-time. Obviously, he's all-time with 18,355 yards. Derrick Henry is at 11,400. That's a lot, bro.
He's 4,000 yards away.
No, he's like 7,000.
No. 11 and 15? Oh, 18.
18.
Oh, I thought I saw something today. It said 5,300.
18,000, bro.
That was Cap that I read. Maybe it was Vin the Insider.
If I was gonna say that just seems like so crazy to me. I don't know. Maybe you're right.
I probably am, but I'll let you.
I think he has 13,018. Maybe he got updated. Maybe I don't think it calculated last year's.
Oh, could be.
So I think he's got 13,018. So he's about five bands behind.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's close.
Wow.
He's close.
How many years has he been doing it, Henry?
Teller Braun's still doing it.
When did he come in the league? 2016?
Ish. I was going to say 2015.
17? I think it's 16 now. 2016. Yep.
But yo, look at his first 2 years, bro.
I know.
490, 744. Like he got off really slow and then he went crazy.
I don't think he's going to break it though.
It's hard. I mean, bro,
32 years old.
Bro, he ran for 1,900 and then he ran for 1,600. Like that's fucking nuts. Back-to-back 16 touchdown seasons. He's coming on Paul Squad.
Oh no, he's on.
Oh, he's coming on Paul Squad.
Don't do that.
You didn't tell me you were taking Derrick Henry.
Told you the other night.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's crazy.
I'll see you at the table. Actually, I won't see you at the table because I'm not doing that. We're on the same team. All right, let's go to the Bengals.
Oh, okay.
Over or under 9.5. That's a low fucking number.
For who?
For the Bengals. They don't trust Joe Bugs.
Under.
Oh, here we go. You're so cute, dude.
Why?
Why under? I can't wait to hear this one.
I mean, it's I'm playing your logic for now.
Here we go.
And here's the thing. You got Joe Burrow, Super Bowl appearance. You got Jamar Chase, Triple Crown winner. T. Higgins. You got the whole offense. And a lot of buzz coming in this season. Joe Burrow's pissed off and all this shit.
I didn't say that.
I'm just saying. The media did. I'm talking like everybody else does. I'm doing you. And
You gotta insult me.
I'm not insulting you. I'm giving you credit.
Mm-hmm.
You invented it.
I invented what? Being a dick?
Yeah. So I'm doing it back.
All right.
So basically, like there's too much, there's a lot of sauce coming into the season with these Bengals. And the fact that it's 9.5, that's a low number, bro. And
It's a very low number.
I'm gonna fade it.
It's Joe Burrow's health. It's his health. I'm dead serious. It's his health, bro. You can't count on him to stay healthy for real.
I think it's more than that, bro. I think it's the defense.
But I got to do better than that.
You know, like I do. I think it's part of the defense, man. I think the defense is
Fuck you mean? We got Dex.
the fuck does that matter, bro? You had one of the best defensive ends, and he didn't matter.
Yeah, but his heart wasn't in it.
He had his sacks were like he was like top 5 in sacks, bro. What do you mean?
Heart wasn't in it.
Could you imagine if his heart was in it? Should have paid him.
Yeah. I
Should
told
have
you.
paid him exactly.
You could have, but I told you the problem with that. You couldn't pay him.
They have to because Joe Burrow won his 2 wide receivers.
No, that's not the reason.
Yes, it is.
No, they didn't pay him because you don't have aura.
Oh, that's true. But it's also because the salary cap.
If you want to get paid, bro, you got to have motion.
Yeah, but they also pay 2 wide receivers and the quarterback. They all got the money.
But they're not. They haven't.
Of course, you got to pay them, but you don't have to. Like, bro, like my thing is
they haven't missed the playoffs though because Joe Burrow. They're missing the playoffs because Joe Burrow can't stay healthy for no other reason. If Joe Burrow's healthy, he ain't missing the fucking playoffs. That's complete and utter facts. 9 would never do that. Orange 9? No. Black 9? No. White 9? No.
I think Joe Burrow is awesome. I think he's a great quarterback. I think he's a great pocket passer. I think he represents the younger generation.
Do you think the defense can you don't think the defense can hold up?
No.
Do you think they could be top 15?
What changed with them? Seriously, what changed with them?
They added I can't think of the dude's name.
But you can't say
Mafi Butte.
But you also
whatever.
can't say health with Burrow has been the reason. Dude, like 2 years ago, was it? Where he had like fucking crazy stats and they missed the playoffs or something like that.
Jamar Chase's Triple Crown winner.
Yeah, that's right.
They were scoring 40 points a game.
But they missed the playoffs.
Correct. He's got to wear that. But the last 2 seasons he missed was because of injury.
Do I think it's fair to criticize him for that? No. But if we're going to argue about one quarterback, about a certain thing, you have to argue about that.
But nobody's saying Joe Burrow's all decade. Nobody's saying Joe. Only person that says Joe Burrow is better than Josh Allen is me.
But we say that we say Joe Burrow's in the top 5. We put Joe Burrow over Jalen Hurts, your guy, which wouldn't make any sense to me. But you're comfortable putting Joe Burrow ahead of Hurts, which doesn't really make any sense.
No. I told you last year. You told me that I was fucking crazy. You told me I was a retard.
For what?
When I said last year we're gonna have conversations about Jalen Hurts moving up, and you said, "Well, there's no way that you can fucking say that Jalen Hurts is better than Joe Burrow."
And I said I don't think that's the case.
But I said
I'm saying based on your viewpoints of how you judge a little bit of quarterbacks in terms of accolades and stuff like that, you comfortably put Joe Burrow ahead of Hurts.
Just in terms of
but that doesn't make any sense to me.
In terms of pure quarterback play, yes, Joe Burrow is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. I'm not.
But here's the thing: if you had to start a franchise,
yes,
who are you taking, Joe Burrow or Jalen Hurts?
Do I know what I know right now?
No.
Then I'm taking Joe Burrow. I don't know anything about injuries.
No.
I don't know anything about that.
Just no injuries. No. I mean, look, knowing what you know now.
Knowing what I know now, if I have I have Jalen Hurts shit right here on a piece of paper, and I have Joe Burrow's accomplishments right here on a piece of paper, and I got to slide one to the middle, I'm sliding this one. Availability is important. I'm not saying that Jalen Hurts is better than Joe Burrow.
I agree with you.
But Joe Burrow is unable to stay healthy.
I agree.
And I would never bank on that.
I agree with you, but I think the upside is worth it.
I don't. I want my now side. Because my now side got me?
Yeah, but here's the thing though. I think pocket passers or his type of quarterbacks, they last longer. So your window's a little bit is open.
They do.
In my opinion.
Jalen Hurts is not going to age well.
Correct. Joe Burrow will.
But
that's why.
The problem is Joe Burrow's not even aging well in his fucking prime.
He might be an Andrew Luck.
This is what I want to say about Joe Burrow.
I hope not.
I think Joe Burrow is an amazing quarterback. I love Joe Burrow. I love what he's about. I love his swag. I love his I think Joe Burrow is the real deal. I think Joe Burrow will compete for championships as long as he's healthy. Do I think Jalen Hurts is better than Joe Burrow? Fuck no. If Joe Burrow was on the Eagles and you could guarantee him be healthy for 17 games, he would have broken Peyton Manning's passing record. And I wholeheartedly mean that. I genuinely mean that. I'm not doing that. Like I said, I'm a truth teller. But my issue is Joe Burrow, at some point, you have to address the elephant in the room.
Is that his fault?
No, but But then, some players are just unlucky like that.
They
like
are.
Here's a perfect example.
I agree.
If you're telling me that Joel Embiid is going to be healthy for 82 games, he would fucking smack Joker. But Joker's a better player than him. But 1-for-1, Jokic's not fucking with Embiid. He's not. Joel Embiid, if Joel Embiid didn't have injuries and he was healthy, he's one of the best basketball players that we've ever seen.
I think it's different though, man, because I think basketball players you wear out. Like whereas
no. I'm not making like a literal comparison. I'm comparing the scenarios because I think Joel Embiid and Joe Burrow are very similar. When they are upright and they are healthy, they are in their respective games one of the very best players in the league. When they are right. The problem is that you can't count on them. And it's a tricky situation because you said it earlier, and it's true. Like, they keep putting Burrow in the top 5s, and it's like, I get it, but you're just going based off of what you see because you can't deny it. But I don't put Herbert in that conversation with Burrow. And people keep doing that with Herbert. But I'm not going there. I got to get my dig in. But with Burrow, you just see it because the dude's a quarterback.
But that's the same argument that I have with Josh Allen.
For
like,
what part, though?
It's like when you see it, it's like you can't deny it.
You can't deny it.
You can't deny it.
You can't deny it. But when you have greatness,
unbelievable.
when you have such greatness like that, and you've reached height that Dwight Howard hasn't reached, you have to nitpick when you're talking about the best of the best. But that's what I'm saying. It's not shade. It just kind of comes with the territory when you're that great. And that has always kind of been my thing on Jalen, where it's like, you keep saying how bad he is. So it's like, all right, well, why the fuck do you have to keep telling us? Like, okay, you think he sucks. All right, well, he sucks and he won me a Super Bowl. So I don't really give a fuck.
Well, who say he sucks?
I'm just saying the general consensus is most people think that Jalen Hurts isn't a very good quarterback. And okay, whatever. Like, I don't really give a fuck. I've never said anything outlandish about Hurts. I just simply, like I said, with Burrow's just in a very weird situation. I'll tell you right now, though, he stays healthy this year and he fucks around and misses the playoffs.
Who?
Burrow.
Oh,
come on. Like, what are we going to do?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. But dude, 3 years in a row, that's a pretty big sample size, dude.
Absolutely.
3 years is
But Nick, that's what I was
time.
saying that last year.
Yeah, I just think
but I really was, though. Like, it was when we had our old setup. I remember, bro, I was talking about it and we were going back and forth.
I think I can give him a pass for the 2 years ago. I mean, he put up historical numbers, his defense. I mean, like, there wasn't anything he could do. And I think I defended him for that too. But like,
bro, he had a historical
I know he was hurt.
season.
He was hurt last year. It sucked. I mean, but it's been a long time, dude. Like, we haven't really, like, I don't know. He's a weird player, bro, because he's so great when he's healthy. Like, he's just.
What are you supposed to say?
I know.
Your eyes are telling like, there's no denying that.
I mean, but he's set up for that, though. I mean, like, he's legitimately set up for that.
Do you think
like,
Jamar Chase can if he's healthy, if Joe Burrow's healthy for all 17 games, do you believe that Jamar Chase could be in the running for another Triple Crown? I kind of do.
Oh.
Good question, but I mean, I kind of do.
I originally had yes, but then when I think about Puka Nacua, bro, like, I just.
You think he could win the Triple Crown?
Puka? Yeah, he's built for that.
Well, he gets the ball every 30 seconds,
I mean,
so I'll have the reception.
I feel like it would. If Puka or Jamar won a Triple Crown, that would be so impressive.
You're starting a franchise. What wide receiver are you taking?
Jamar.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked by that. Holy shit.
Jamar Chase.
Do you think he's the best wide receiver in football?
Me, Jamar?
I think it's a toss-up between him and Jettis. But I think Puka Nacua's got an argument.
I think Jamar Chase is the best. I do. I think he's got a great quarterback that displays it for him. But I also think
Puka.
I think Puka and Jamar Chase are able to excel higher than Justin Jefferson because of who they have at quarterback. Where Justin Jefferson, like, I feel like his quarterback kind of like dings him down statistically with those two guys. Where you're trying to argue Justin Jefferson to be better than them, and it's just not getting there because the stats aren't really meeting eye to eye with what you're saying. But it's not fair to Justin Jefferson because you know how fucking awesome he is. If you don't have a quarterback, awesome quarterback, he'd be putting crazy numbers up.
Do you think that DJ Moore could get in that conversation?
In what conversation?
For the best wide receiver in football?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't think he's gifted like that.
What's that dude's name you always call him? He got Diet Pepsi's uniforms, JA-17.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm trolling.
I think DJ Moore's a good wide receiver.
He is.
I don't think he's like Jamar Chase.
He's
level.
a competent.
I don't think. Here, I'll play it this way. When the Bills signed Stephon Diggs, that was a better signing than DJ Moore.
No shit. I don't think that's stating the obvious.
Not really. That's not true.
Stephon Diggs was already putting on.
He had
in Minnesota with who was that guy, bro?
Yeah, he had a good year or two.
It was right after the miracle.
But DJ Moore been doing it for a minute though.
What was his name? What was that quarterback's name? The miracle. I could fucking see it. Case Keenum. Making his case is Keenum.
Yeah.
That's what Skip said.
Yeah.
Making his case. Cleveland Browns over under 6.5 wins. Do you think it's Dewar or D. Masseuse?
I think they'd be doing a disservice to Shador if they go to Watson. Like, I don't know what they're getting out of Deshaun Watson. Like, I don't think he's a franchise quarterback. I don't think they even look at him as a franchise. I think they want that contract to expire, wipe their hands, and move the fuck on. But let's just see what he's got. If he starts over Shador, they don't have any confidence in him, bro.
Well, I heard a lot of people saying this. I saw it on the Speakeasy. They were saying about how it's easier to go Care Bear. Kieran Hilly Simple was saying how it's easier to start Deshaun and then go to Shador, which I do agree with. But
of course.
And Shady was saying this too, that like Shady was saying, like, why the fuck would you start Deshaun Watson? There's no future for him there. He's not good.
Yeah.
Like, he lost it.
He's not your quarterback.
He was electric. He lost it. And I understand, like, Shador, like he was saying, like, bro, the money. Like, I get that. You're not about to pay him $55 million to sit on the bench. Like, I get that. But, like, find out what you got in Shador.
Yeah.
Like, let him start, man.
I just feel like they got to eat the money, bro. And just
that's what I'm saying. Like, move on.
Yeah. But I also see I'm like,
I fuck with Todd Monken.
Yeah, I like him too. He's
I like how he's edgy.
Yeah. Very edgy.
Yeah, like, but he's a leader. Like, he's a grown man.
I like him too.
He's not with the shits. Like, every time I listen to him, I'm like, did Cleveland like kind of get one?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just in my head, like, did they get a grown man in here?
I do fuck with him though.
Like, I really like Todd Monken.
I mean, look, it's always going to translate. It's always going to be wins and losses. Going to be the way you're measured, bro. Like,
what do you think is a successful season for them? Because here's the thing: if Shador, I think Shador's starting this year.
Find their quarterback.
Do you think it's Shador?
Maybe. I don't know.
If Shador starts all 17 games, in week 15 they will be still fighting. They'll be in the realm.
No shot.
They're a 7-8 win. They're an 8-win team with Shador Sanders.
I disagree.
You don't know ball, so that's what.
Maybe not, but I just think that Shador Sanders. I think again. I think he is what he is. I think we saw last year, bro. Like, he was okay. Like, I don't think he lit up the world by any means.
He was so lit.
He was okay.
He was good.
In fact, there were some games he was downright ass.
See what I'm saying?
Hey, nah, fuck that.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro.
That's such bullshit.
It's not bullshit. You know it, dude. He was downright ass.
Bring it up. Bring it up. I know you're doing that because I'm gonna bring something up right now to push back on.
I know. Let me guess. He was a Pro Bowler.
No, he was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, I know. All right. There were some games last year that it was bad, Mike.
He was all right.
Against Cincinnati was probably one of his worst games. I would probably say it was his worst game. They won the game. 50% completion percentage, 111 passing yards, no touchdowns, and no picks.
They won?
They won.
Shador hurts.
20-18.
Shador hurts. He found a way.
They lost to the Titans.
That was a banging game. Oh, you know what game that was? I'm glad you said that. That was the game where he drove them down the field, and then on the 2-point conversion, you know what they did? You remember?
I do remember.
They took him the fuck out of the game and ran a wildcat.
Yeah, they should have done that. He had a 54% completion percentage.
You're so retarded. Come on.
His quarterback rating was 54.7.
So do you think that's super ass?
Then I'll tell you what super ass against the Bears. He was at Chicago, lost 31-3, with 19-35, 177 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 3 picks, with a quarterback rating of 6.5.
Do you think that's god awful?
I think that's terrible.
So let me ask you a question. On Sunday, December, do you think Jackson Dart is like that?
I don't.
Because Jackson Dart, I'm going to say this. Jackson Dart is being set up to fail so bad. Jackson Dart, Saturday.
I'm not a Jackson.
Hold on. Saturday, December 20. I actually thought you were. But Saturday, December 21st, and a loss to the Vikings, 16-13. This motherfucker went 7 of 13 for 33 yards with a 53 passer rating.
Yeah.
Average 2.5 yards per attempt. 0 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah.
QB rating, 27. Yeah. 7 of 13 for 33 passing yards in 4 games is insane talk.
Yeah, I know. And look, I get it. I think he's awesome though. Like I think he's his flashiness fits New York. That's why there's hype.
He's a showman.
That's why there's hype. Dude.
They're setting that dude up to fail, man. The hype around him is ridiculous, bro.
Those two, yeah. It's gonna be tough, dude. They have to win. Gotta win. You can't be talking. You can't be walking around in the city 3-14, dog. Like you ain't doing that. Bro.
Not in New York.
Fuck no.
Not
bro.
after the Knicks just won,
bro. If you go 6-11 and you walking around the city doing backflips and shit, and you're showing your grills on the fucking at the fucking Knicks game, bro, it ain't gonna fly. It ain't gonna hit. It ain't gonna hit.
It's not.
No, because the hype died down. Like. The hype was there, and then you produce a 6-11 season. I'm just saying, if they did, you can't walk around the city like that. 6-11, you ain't doing that, bro. The dagger is crazy.
All I did was Google the dagger.
Dagger is crazy.
That's so lit.
Jalen
refers to a famous 46-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Jalen Hurts to wide receiver Devontae Smith during Super Bowl LIX on February 9th. I believe in Shador.
I know you do, and we'll see. Look, I'm not rooting for his demise. I just saw what I saw last year. I think he's an okay quarterback. I don't think there's anything special about him. I think he's decent. And look, all right, like he's fine. 7 touchdowns, 10 picks. Like if he could clean that up, and
he will,
then he has a chance. But if he performs like that again, like
he's not.
He has no chance.
He's not. He's got Monk now. He's got Monk.
Yeah, he's got Monk. He's gonna hold his ass accountable too.
He will, and he needs that.
I know.
He's a coach. He's a coach's kid.
I agree. He does need that.
He's a coach's kid, dude.
But last year, when taking interviews and doing like that shit, go. Remember that in the interviews?
Who?
Shador.
Oh yeah, bro, I forgot about that.
When he was like he was a mime. Yeah, like that.
I fucked with that so heavy.
Yeah, because that is that. You want to talk about immaturity? No, you can't do that, bro. Like you can't. You want to talk about immaturity? That's so immature, bro. What?
You think that's more immature than what Puka Nacua did?
I'm not saying it's more immature. I'm saying it's immature.
It's not as immature as Marcus Houston.
An immature act is an immature act. They
are definitely weighted. I understand what you're saying, but immature acts are weighted.
An immature act is an immature act.
Well, you could be more immature than Marcus Houston. Healthy. I'm on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm on point. All right, let's talk about the division winner. Pittsburgh Steelers over under 8.5 wins.
I got under, man. I want to take the over because it's Aaron Rodgers' last year, and I want to root for him because I know it's his last year. I really do.
They got Mike Mack. They got Mike Pitt.
It's not 2020.
They got like you don't need that.
Yeah, you don't need that, bro. They need all of that magic, bro.
Bro, he rekindled with his family.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything on the football field?
Do you know how much I could do for a man?
I get it, but not on the football field, bro.
I know people that should try it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We're
talking about the Steelers too.
Shit, Stairway to 7.
Damn.
My thing with the Steelers is, I think the Steelers. I'm like oddly optimistic about the Steelers. Like I think the Steelers are going to have a really good year.
I'm scared about that, bro.
I think Mike Mack, Mike Pitt, AR, DK, Muth, that other fat ass motherfucker. I always forget his name. What's his name? Darnell Washington.
They're like Olden State, though. They kind of are, bro. Like they're a little.
Nah, they're
old in
not
the
a
state.
nah. Just the quarterback is the unk.
Nah, they're old in the state a little bit, bro. Pat Fryermuth was, he's getting up there.
They're unk.
They're
Kind of unk,
bro. It's just look. I'm rooting for him because as I get older, I appreciate the legends, man. Like I've really.
That's why I'm rooting. Like, I think that's what happened to me, bro. That's why I root for Aaron Rodgers now. Because he was fucking awesome.
Yeah, bro. It was my childhood. Aaron Rodgers is part of my childhood, bro. Like, no matter what.
He top 5
all time.
Yeah.
No.
Top 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, though, man.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have him over Drew Brees?
No.
No.
Everybody would call me crazy.
No. I'm just, at least you call him.
Everybody would call me crazy.
I'm just asking. I only asked that because I know you were for the most part a big Rodgers fan, but I know that I
love Rodgers. I collect Rodgers all the time.
But I will say, like, you are like, I feel like after Tom Brady for you, it's Drew Brees. Like if Tom Brady didn't exist, Drew Brees is like your GOAT.
Oh my God. What he did on the football field was, bro, it was unbelievable.
Is he better than Big Ben?
Drew Brees? I would take Brees over him. Better passer.
No shade, but
no shade. I think Ben was great. I mean,
do you think that duo is the two most underrated quarterbacks in NFL history?
Who?
Big Ben and Drew Brees.
The duo, the most underrated quarterbacks?
Yep. Like if you had his name 2, you have to. I would
say Brees, Big Ben. I think Phillip Rivers is underrated, but it's hard because he never won an MVP, never won a Super Bowl. Damn, I don't know, man.
Well, Drew, yeah, well,
I think Matt Hasselbeck was underrated. Oh my fucking God. Me personally.
You can never just be normal.
I do. I love Matt Hasselbeck though.
That's what I'm saying. Normal.
That is normal. He's good.
Matt Hasselbeck.
He went to the Super Bowl. So did Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow went there.
Did he win the Super Bowl?
No. He's the same thing as Joey.
He also had the MVP of the league.
Nah, but on a serious note.
He also had the MVP of the league.
On a serious note.
He also had the MVP of the league.
Who?
Matt Hasselbeck. 2005, Sean Alexander.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a running back, that's fine. Yeah,
he's an underrated running back.
Agreed. But
Sean Alexander was lit.
Short window. Super short.
Yeah. That's what killed him.
It was a blink and it was
he came onto the scene
a couple of years
and jumped off that. He was good from what, 04 to 07?
Same with Larry Johnson, too.
Larry Johnson, that's a good one. He took over for
the
Priest.
Underrated player, bro, of like
what position?
Running back. You'll never get this. If you do, it would be impressive. Super underrated, like underrated, but was awesome.
What era?
He was a starter.
What era?
LT era, AP era.
Okay, so mid 2000s.
Yes.
A mid 2000s running back that is wildly underrated.
Wildly underrated, but was like a star. Injuries fucked him a little bit. He played from 2009 to 2016. He was great, dude.
I almost said Melvin Gordon. It wasn't him.
Injuries fucked his career, dude. He was awesome.
Oh, Arian Foster.
Yep. Awesome.
I know ball. Yep. Arian Foster was fucking awesome. Yes. Bro. Yes, that's a good call. Arian Foster
was something special, dude.
Arian Foster is a slept-on running back, bro.
If injuries didn't hurt him.
Yeah.
He was dead.
Yeah, bro. He was awesome. He
could do it all, dude. He was great.
And he only had 7 years, and he got the shit beat out of him.
I know.
He couldn't do it. He had ACLs.
He was a touchdown machine for those first 3. I think it was from 20.
And that was because that was the Matt Schaub, Andre Johnson.
Yeah, man.
It was right before
Owen Daniels was a tight end.
Owen Daniels, man. Good pull.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, yo.
That's a good one. Arian Foster. Yeah, loved man.
Him. I actually really loved him. He was one of my favorite players.
Yeah, Arian Foster was good, dude.
Yep.
That's a good one. Sorry, back to the Steelers.
But you said the most underrated quarterbacks ever was Brees and Big Ben. I'm trying to think.
For me, those are my 2 most underrated quarterbacks of all time.
Man, that's so hard, dude. What about? I wanted to say Rich Gannon. Mark Bolger was an underrated. But Mark Bolger, yeah, he was all right.
Yeah, but he wasn't like a star.
I
Big
feel
Ben was a star. Breeze was a star.
I feel like Kurt Warner.
Yeah,
Gotta be one of the most underrated.
Yeah, Kurt Warner's really underrated. I mean, you know what else? You know what else sucks? And you actually brought up Phillip Rivers, and we always used to have this argument. I mean, you still have this argument randomly. I think McNabb's pretty underrated.
For what he accomplished, yeah. I mean, like, nobody talks about Donovan McNabb, but to go to 4 NFC Championship games in a row is fucking
like, bro, he has a big resume, dude. His resume. I mean, now look, it's shaky because he didn't win.
I know.
But Donovan McNabb's resume is fucking legit. And you want to talk about not having anybody to throw the ball to.
It's how he went out, though.
Yeah. There's
like, bro, we traded him to the Redskins.
Donovan McNabb is a he's a mixed bag. We traded. That was. Do you know?
That's crazy.
Do you know that was Howie Roseman's first move as the GM of the Eagles?
He talked about it the other day.
Yep, that's how I saw it. Yeah. I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
And that was a great trivia question.
That's crazy.
That's a good trivia question.
That is.
Howie Roseman's first trade. You should have known that he was goated.
Traded Donovan McNabb
to the fucking Redskins.
That was crazy. I from that moment we knew he was washed. There was no other way. You ain't trading him to a division. Not after you left the franchise for 10 years.
Who? Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? I remember I was sitting, and it's funny because my dad isn't a McNabb fan at all. Like, does not like McNabb. And I remember my dad saying, like, he's done. You don't trade a quarterback in division. Like, I remember, I remember my dad saying that, like, because I remember being upset because, like, I loved at the time, I loved McNabb, and I love McNabb. Like, you'll never hear me really talk down on Donovan McNabb because for me, I was in the prime of my childhood. I was 10 through 14, falling in love with the game of football. And I thought Donovan McNabb was an awesome quarterback. He was awesome on my hometown team. He was good. He got booted. I love this story. He got booted at the fucking draft. And in year 2, completely turned this around. And like, they booed him, but like, you have to understand, man, Cleveland took fucking Tim Couch ahead of him. And Tim Couch was awful.
I know.
And Cleveland was going crazy for Tim Couch.
Yeah. Now look, I didn't love McNabb, but what I will say is I appreciated him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, he gave me one of the best memories as a kid, like watching the Eagles and big games, hanging out with my family, watching the Eagles in the championship game. You know what I mean? Like, that's the best, dude. Like, there wasn't nothing like that, dude. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day. Like,
dude, I remember watching.
Like, phones didn't exist. I'm like, you get to actually, like, hang out with your fucking family and watch a football game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Without your phone, without worrying about betting, without worrying about fantasy. Like, bro, to watch a football game in just peace with no electronics, nothing of that shit, bro, was a different vibe. Like, that's a different vibe, bro.
I know, it was amazing.
Like, today's world is just like, that's why everybody's attention spans all over the fucking place. You're on this, you're on fantasy, you're on betting, you're watching the game, you're doing the dishes. It's fucking crazy, bro. Like, you can't even just sit there and watch a football game without just like doing anything. It's always got to be something involved. It's fucking wild, man.
I'm going to make it a point to change that in 3 weeks.
I like that.
I'm going to make it a point to change that. Because I'm already unavailable. You got parties and shit. I ain't going.
Yeah.
I got shit going on.
Yeah. Facts.
What's up? I got chili.
Yeah.
And the fucking Allie makes bomb. Allie can't butter toast.
Yeah.
But she can make some mean chili. I got chili in the crock pot. I'm making homemade chicken noodle soup with reduced sodium so I don't get kidney stones. I'm going to be drinking fucking glasses of milk. I'm going to be smoking. I'm going to my mom's for fucking eggs and bacon. I'm just going to leave the phone home.
Yeah.
I got to do that.
I'm telling you, man. I feel like it was a different vibe, dude. Like,
it was.
Football.
Like,
I feel like football was more enjoyable. It was, dude. Like, it was more enjoyable. Like, I was into it.
I'm going to change it this year. I'm going for it. I'm going for that and for thy love.
Yeah.
All right. Division winner. Because I'm tired.
I got the Ravens. I think the Ravens are the best team in the division.
I got 9. I got the Bengals.
Really?
I think Joe Burrow stays healthy.
All right. Even if they stay healthy, I just don't.
The schedule. I'm going with the Bengals. I believe in 9.
All right.
I'm going to. How many teams make the postseason? If I set the over and under 2.5,
Under.
1.5.
Under.
You think only the division winner makes it?
I think so.
I see a world where the Bengals, the Steelers, and the Ravens make the playoffs.
I just think the AFC West
is
so fucking crazy.
Bro, when we do predictions for the playoffs, I can't wait to do that episode because I can't wait to see what you come up with, because the AFC, like, dude, the league is stacked.
It is. It's great. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna put any other team out. I don't love any other team.
Yeah. Which of these teams is closest to the Super Bowl?
Ravens.
I agree.
I do think that. I think
they got the best quarterback in the division.
Really?
They're what?
You think he's the best quarterback in the division?
Lamar? Yeah.
You think he's better than Joe Burrow?
Yeah. I think Joe Burrow. I mean, I know what, like, you can argue about Joe Burrow because he's a better thrower and it might look prettier, but I just feel like Lamar Jackson is he's a specimen, dude. And he gets injured, but, like, he comes back.
Yeah.
And I just feel like he's not as injury prone as Joe Burrow. Like, Joe Burrow is missing fucking seasons, bro.
Yeah.
So I think, I think Lamar Jackson has earned that. He's been to an AFC title game, All Pro, MVP. Like, Lamar Jackson deserves that. And I don't think it's wild. I don't think that's a wild take. Like, Lamar Jackson's fucking good.
Yeah, I ain't gonna argue about it.
So, but I love Joe Burrow, but I also love me some Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar is gonna win division.
Any sleepers from this division for fantasy?
He had a bad year last year, but I actually think he's gonna do all right this year. I like Chase Brown.
So do I. I love Chase Brown this year, and I like Jacoby Lane for the Ravens. You know who else I think is gonna have a great year? DK Metcalf, because he's in Mike McCarthy's system, and they're gonna be throwing the fucking rock. I really like, and he's got Michael Pittman. Like, he's got a possession receiver on the opposite side. I fuck with him this year.
I don't know, man. They worry me a little bit though, dude.
That's fair, but I'm just saying I like DK this year. You asked for a sleeper, I gave you one. Don't criticize me.
I like it. No, I ain't criticizing it.
I appreciate it. But with that, guys, we end the episode tonight. We're off next week because big ass Seamus is getting married.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Congratulations. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Congrats, brother. Can't wait. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We out.
I'm caps lock different. It's facts, not fiction. Said I black out for real, then the track gone missing. If it's cap, I'm dipping. We ain't talking about a move, then it's flatline finished. When I spaz, I'm grinning. Put a peel off in the Sadies and I pass by spinning. It's perks with this life, but I don't have my skinnage. Took a quick trip and now I'm back home winning. And I see they eyes pop like I snack on spinach. Pull up to the spot, she tryna grab my digits. I'm already 8 shots, a Henny past my limit. Here you go. Hazards with a dash full of tickets. I'ma act like I don't see them. I got bad eye vision. Y'all can't pass my scrimmage. While y'all tripping, it's Aruba. I realize I